Nelson.
All right, welcome back to Minneapolis Gymnasium here on October 8th, 2019. Last home volleyball games for the Lady Lions this season, which means it's senior night. And there'll be quite a delay after this presentation before the next match starts, but we want to be able to for sure get the senior night recognition. There's 4 players being recognized, seniors with their parents.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Minneapolis High School tonight's senior night, where it's our opportunity to recognize our high school volleyball seniors and the effort they put forth for their careers. Let's meet our first senior, Michelle Portman.
Michelle Vicky
Portman and Dawn Portman. Vicky has been active in volleyball for 4 years, veteran in 2. Her smile and upbeat attitude have always been strong attributes for her team on and off the court. After graduation, Vicky plans to attend Butler County Community College, majoring in vocal music, then on to KU to get her BSN and RN degrees. She then hopes to complete her master's degree at KU with intentions to become a midwife. Congratulations, Michelle, and best of luck.
Wants to be a midwife.
Kirsty Nelson. Kirsty Nelson is the daughter of Monty and Holly Nelson. Kirsty has been a strong participant of the volleyball team, lettering all 4 years. Honors include being named all-first team both her sophomore and junior years. Kirsty has demonstrated both intelligence and quickness as a setter for the Lady Lions, as well as a strong leadership for the team. Her plans for the future are to attend Hutchinson Community College on a volleyball scholarship and pursue a major in elementary education, while earning a 2-year degree in graphic design. Thank you for your contributions to the volleyball team, Kirsty, and good luck.
Hutch, you okay with that? Yeah, Hutch.
Zoe Shoup. Zoe Shoup is the daughter of Eric and Londa Shoup. Zoe is a 3-year member of the volleyball team, lettering all 3 years of her participation. Zoe is known to her coaches as a utility player, fulfilling any position.
I would have to say that's
including
an empty nester.
Libero, setter, outside hitter, etc.
The youngest of the Shoup girls.
She is not only a competitive player, but a genuine leader. Zoe plans to attend Fort Hays State University and pursue a degree in special education, and hopefully continue her athletic career on the Hays track team. Congratulations, Zoe, and good luck. Reagan Smith. Reagan is the daughter of Matthew and Linda Smith. Reagan is a 4-year letter winner for the Lady Lions and received all league honors her junior year. Although Reagan is not currently on the court due to an injury, she continues to support her team with a great attitude and is always encouraging her fellow Lady Lions. Reagan is undecided on her plans after graduation at this time. We wish you the very best, Reagan, and whatever path you choose to take. Congratulations on a great volleyball career at Minneapolis High School. That is our seniors for Minneapolis High School volleyball. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you, ladies.
You will be missed.
And their
they always are.
Mamas and daddies. Yep.
Sisters.
All right, senior night recognition over for, we got a presentation for.
Okay. We want to honor some
coaches.
Special to the seniors' hearts. Every home game, I don't know if you guys know this, we go and eat a meal right before the game over at the beautiful Ruth Macy's house. She has blessed us by opening up her home every home game, all 4 of my years, and on for a whole long time. So we want to give her a gift and let her know how much we care and love her.
That would be Mrs. Macy, I would presume.
He must be down here somewhere.
She's right in front of us.
Okay.
She opens up her home to the girls for before every home game.
I don't know how come she didn't do that for the football team.
Groceries, I think, would be the key. Period. Groceries.
Thank you, Mrs. Macy.
Yes. Through the years.
Okay, we have one more thing. Okay, a couple of weeks ago, the Lady Lions volleyball team made a trip down to Russell to compete at the Russell Varsity Volleyball Tournament. Midway through the day, the Russell Lady Broncos conducted a brief fundraiser called the Miracle Minute in order to raise funds for their local Relay for Life campaign. We, the Minneapolis and Russell volleyball team, have decided to come together today to help out a special someone who has been part of our NCAA league as a volleyball and track coach at Republic County High School for the past 10 years. Coach Marcia Junker found out in the past summer that she has joined others in the battle against cancer, a battle that has forced her to give up something that she loved for so long, coaching volleyball. To show our support for Coach Junker, our 2 teams are going to ask our fans in the stands to help us out by taking an active part in our own Miracle Minute fundraiser. We, the seniors from both squads, are going to make our way into the stands for the next minute to carry out buckets and have them at ready for you who want to lend a financial hand to Coach Junker's battle that she has ahead. Please feel free to donate whatever you wish, whatever you are available. And the Lady Lions will take all the money raised, along with a card signed by every player from both squads, to their matches at Republic County next week. We thank you in advance for any dollar or coin you are inclined to give to help out a great lady. As soon as the horn sounds, we are on our way. We only have 1 minute, so ready or not, here we go.
Wow. That's a tremendous thing right there.
Yep.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Minutes up.
Did it in less than a minute.
Well, we've got about 15 minutes of warm-ups here before national anthem and the second match.
Well, if you make
sliding in.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Minneapolis High School for tonight's NCAA League contest between the Russell Broncos and the Minneapolis Lions. We'd like to remind all fans to show good sportsmanship, always be positive with your comments towards players, officials, and coaches. Would everyone please rise and remove your hats as the Star Spangled Banner is being performed tonight by Michelle Norman.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous light o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and walking through the morn's bursting light, getting proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Amazing.
Another very good songbird from the halls of Minneapolis.
Bronco and Lions fans, you raised $724 over the to Mrs. Children at Belleville and the Minneapolis Lions Fair. Thank you, teams. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the Russell Lady Broncos. The 5'4" senior, number 1, Grace Lumpkin.
And now the starting lineup for Russell. Number 1, that's Grace Lumpkin. For Minneapolis, number 2, that's Kirsty Nelson, 5'6" senior on senior night. Russell, number 2, that's Megan Peeler. She's a senior as well. For Minneapolis, number 11, Billy Shoup. For Russell, number 6 is Kayla Farmer. Got the shirt. For Minneapolis, number 13, that's Courtney Forte, 5'9" junior. I think she's taller than 5'9".
For Russell, 5'7" junior, number 7.
For Russell, number 7, Taylor Powers.
For Minneapolis,
She's a junior.
number 16, Madison Lang.
And for Minneapolis, Madison Lang, 5'9" junior.
And for Russell, 5'6" sophomore, number 8, Rylan Reeves.
Number 8 is Rylan Reeves for Russell. And for Minneapolis, Michelle Foreman. In the middle.
For Russell, 5'11" junior,
And for Russell, number 21, Kendra Bay, 5'11", middle. For Minneapolis, outside hitter, Peyton Smith.
And the
libero for Russell, number 12, that's Mel Walton. And for Minneapolis, the libero is Cameron Cleveland. And we're not ready to go. Second match of the evening. Minneapolis won the first line in straight set, 25-16, 25-23. Russell did challenge us at second game of that first match, and I anticipate them building on that momentum in this match here. Minneapolis going to have their hands full, I think, Dale.
Yep. Your Lady Lions are now 8-13 overall, 3-6 in the league. And Russell is 6-24 overall, 2-7 in the league. And Russell would like nothing better than to
split here tonight.
Scratch that long winning streak that Minneapolis has over Russell that dates all the way back to 1997.
That's a long one. We don't want to give it up just yet.
You're watching these broadcasts on CityLinkTV.com Minneapolis channel, live video feeds, and tape delay to Eagle Community Channel 20.
Minneapolis to serve first. Peyton Smith at the service line. Cameron Cleveland comes in for Lang. Play the back row. Courtney Forte. Michelle Borman. And Kirsty Nelson up front. Shoup, Cameron Cleveland, and Smith on the back line right now. And we're underway. Good start. Serve is over in good shape. Russell with a decent attack. Shoup with the set. Forte tips it over, and they're there to cover. And she's there to pound it down. Almost right on the line, Dale.
Oh, they must have called it out.
Well, from my angle, I couldn't tell that it
looked out to me.
It looked out from you?
Yeah. So I was surprised to see the Lady Lions celebrating.
Good call, Dale. Smith. Set. Nelson. That's going off the back row. Back wall. Farmer. Now Nelson to the service line from Minneapolis. That would have been out. What a save by Forte.
Response by Forte there.
They were stuffed. That's out. Stuffed and recovered. Her attack almost fell on our side, and that got Minneapolis a point. Tape shot, and it dropped our side. Those are tough. Peeler at the service line. Smith pancakes out. Now Forte pounds one to the back row. Russell just taps it over. So does Blum, and it's going to drop. Point Minneapolis. Mickey at the service line. Smith, pass to the front, on the money. Forte, double pumps over there and misses on the first swing. It drops our side, point Russell. Shoup runs it down. Lang tips it over. And that's going out. Smith takes it anyway. Forte, 4 hits. Hits it into the tape. Point, Lady Broncos. Taylor powers. It's out. Cleveland let it go, and glad she did. It went long. Point Minneapolis. Back set it right on over. That's a tough one for Cleveland to dig, and Shoup puts one into the corner.
That one went long, didn't it?
A little long. Lumpkins in. Play the back row. As the 6-foot Steerlin heads to the bench. Nelson sets Smith. That is out. Little long. 6-4 Lady Broncos. Lumpkins still serving. Nelson set it right on over. Now shoot to Smith. That's 4 hits. Tate shot it, did not go over, and they did not touch it.
7-4 Broncos.
Forte backs up and hammers that up to the front. Now Smith, it's out. And Coach McCulloch wants a timeout. As all of a sudden we're down 4 and things are not going our way. But you know, Dale, the first game was just about like this. We were down 4 or 5 points early and came back to take it 25-16.
Need a little rally.
Momentum changes quickly in volleyball. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
Harris Crop Insurance with Greg Harris. Fajitas Mexican Restaurant, Francisco Gallardo. Klein Oil Company Executive, Jim Klein.
Here's a quick timeout. We're right back at it. Forte digs one off the floor, and Smith cannot bump it over. 9-4 Russell. Lumpkins got a spot picked out. Nelson rescues it. Smith sets it on over. Comes to the net rather quickly. And there's a big hit from Rylan Reeves as she came to the net with authority that time. They're playing pretty good on the other side of the net, Dave.
Yes, they really are. 10-6 in favor of the Lady Broncos.
Consistently well. Shoot has to lean back to get to that one and hits her into the net. Point Russell, 11-4. Tate shot. Now shoot. Attacks the net. It's out.
We dug a hole of 8 points.
That's a big hole. That's a deficit you don't like to see. Smith rescues that one at the net. And they pound one right through the block. That's Reeves.
Coach McCulloch is making this think sign to her players.
Yes. Lang puts one down. Finally, we get a side out. 5 serving, 13 shoot at the service line. Lady Broncos got quite a lead. And their overpass, we should have slammed it right down. Lang did not connect. And it's side out. And Lady Broncos are serving once again already. Kendra Bay stuffed us.
10-point deficit now for the Lady Lions.
Shoot sets Nelson, and Nelson's attack in good shape. Bay taps it on over. I wonder why we didn't go after that one.
16-5.
There we go. Nelson, she can elevate. Side out to Minneapolis, Cameron Cleveland. There we go. Their overpass is stuffed by Nikki Borman. Well, we need a bunch, but it's under 10 now. Powers with a good dig on the back row. And we can't get to that one. Back row playing back too far. That was right in front of her. 17-7. Lady Broncos. Smith, Forte with a nice pass. Nelson knows what to do with that. She pounds it across court for a kill. Point Minneapolis.
Got up in the rafters up there. Help Minneapolis out.
Peyton Smith serving for Minneapolis. Shoot with the set. Forte tips it right over the top of everyone, and it drops in. Good idea. We need a bunch. 9 serving, 17. Powers, nice dig by Cleveland. And Borman's going to bump set it on over. It's out. Cleveland let it go. That takes pretty quick thought to let that go. They bump it over. Cleveland's pass to the front. Shoot. Back set. Nelson. Their libero's right there. Oh, what a dig by Smith. And Shoot bumps it on over. Nice defense by Minneapolis. Now let's see if we can attack the net, and we do. Yeah. Forte. She gets set right over there, Dale. She can pound it down.
Was that ruled out?
Oh, that was definitely in. I wondered.
Something changed. It's 18-10.
Something was amiss. It was a pretty clean kill. McCulloch trying to build a little fire over there.
Favor the Lady Broncos. Let's find out who some more of our community sponsors are.
Profab Metal Fabrication with Bill Little. The Douglas Cooperative Association, Steve Firstline, manager. Harris Crop Insurance with Greg Harris. Design with Sherry Bertrand. Seidler with Terry Ferguson. Sunflower Realty, Mommy Nelson.
We're back at it. Minneapolis trailing by 9. Smith. Foreman sets it on over. And so does Russell. Now we got a chance for Nelson with the back set over the net for a winner. That's tough. Point and side out to Minneapolis. 11 serving 19. Jump serve it. A lift on the Russell side. Looks like a good call. Nelson sets Forte and up and back down. Thought it was going to find some ceiling, but it didn't. Forte yells at Smith, let it go. It was out. Point Minneapolis. Nice serve by Kirsty Nelson. There's a stuff by Forte and Borman at the net.
Cut the lead in half, 19-14.
Powers digs on the back row for Russell. Forte just sets it right over the top of the defenders. And how about that back set from the back row from Nelson? No look. That's not easy. Put it right on the money. Warman got a hand on it. And then for some reason, Nelson was right there, but it goes way out of bounds. Side out to Russell. 2015. The lift on Russell's side.
The Lady Lions back within 4.
We pound it through the block. It goes down on their side. Nice serve by Nikki. And that pass goes out the back door. 21-16. Are we going to get there, Dale, or not? Gain a little at a time.
Run out of room for a little at a time, though.
That was the point we needed right there. 22-16, down 6. Powers serving for Russell.
Need a reserve here. Junior varsity ball coming over.
Lang. That drops on their side. I couldn't tell from the angle I was at whether it was going to be over or not. It drops on them. Their side, point Minneapolis. 17 serving 21. Is the person we want serving right here. Forte capable of reeling off quite a few of them. Goes down on their side.
Great kill there on part of the Broncos.
Yes, 23-17 with a tape shot. Rolls across the tape and drops on our side. Point Lady Broncos. Grace Lumpkins. Not too much room here, Dale. We need a side out right here. Well, not too many of her passes have gone that astray, but that one happened to go.
Game point coming up.
Out the side. We'll have to do this in 3 then. Smith hits it into the net. And Russell takes the first game of this second match, 25-17. And we'll switch sides and line it up again. Minneapolis
get
is
some
going to
momentum
have to do this in 3 this time. Yeah, we need to get some momentum back. Starting to get it there last half of that game, but you know, Dale, we dug ourselves such a deep hole.
They pulled away early. It was 4-4, and then by the time we called timeout, it was 8-4 in their favor, and this kept increasing the lead. 13-5, 16-6, 17-8, 18-10, 19-11. They were up by 10 at one point, so they played very well.
Yes, they did.
And put it to us.
They played much better.
So come up for set 2 here, game 2 of the match. See if the Lady Lions can force 3 to get the win in this match. We'll be right back after hearing a few more of our community sponsors.
No place like home quilt shop with Carolee Austin. School of Grain Company, Rich Waltman, manager. LaGrange Supply with Scott Mortimer. Minneapolis Muffler and Pipe with John Blake. D&M Body Shop, John Wright. Farm Bureau Financial Services with Matt Pickwill. AutoTech with Dave Sweat and Gary Keating. The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern.
All right. Back in time for the start of game 2, match 2.
Lady Broncos to serve first here. Cleveland right there for the dig, and there we go. Kirstie Nelson with the outside hit. Knocks it down the back row for a kill. Point Minneapolis. Good start. And Nelson will serve first. Right on Reeves with a uneven hit, and her pass goes uneven. Nice block up front by Nikki Borman, and she's there to make sure it goes down. Yep, she's called for on top the net.
Nope, okay.
We've got a couple of those tonight.
2-1 Minneapolis.
Borman sets it on over and drops in. Side out Minneapolis. Rewind. Nikki at the service line. Nelson with the set. Forte with the hammer. They're able to dig it on the back row. Nice defense by Russell, and there's another one from Forte. There you go. That one's going to go down. Point Minneapolis. She was set 3 times in a row, and 2 of them were very well defended in the middle. That time it went right down the side. It was a nice shot from Forte.
Minneapolis up 5-1.
Michelle Borman at the service line. And the dig on the back row. Nelson with the set. Forte again. Had to hustle to get to that one, didn't they? It was clear back in the corner. That one falls in. Point and side out to Russell. Taylor Powers. Cleveland with a nice dig. Shoup with the kill. Right down in the middle. Point Minneapolis. Well, Mr. Griffin's walking around going up steps and stuff over there like
what's
no
the problem?
Nice serve. Forte comes to get that one. Nelson sets Smith from the outside. It's out. Free serving 6. This would be Grace Lumpkins. Cleveland. And Shoup with the attack from the outside. That was a lift, yeah. 2 hits.
7-3 Lady Lions.
Zoe Shoup at the service line. Nice serve. Nice block by Nelson. At the net, Forte taps it over. Russell there to cover, and their attack goes in the net. Rylan Reeves. Slam goes in the net, and Russell's coach wants a timeout as Minneapolis jumps out to an 8-3 lead. And we'll be back after we listen to a couple more of our community sponsors.
The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern. The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern. The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern. These live video broadcasts are sponsored in part by Chuck's Collision. When the potentially inevitable occurs and your vehicle needs repair for body or glass, remember Chuck's Collision. They'll bring you satisfaction in your automotive restoration needs. Contact Chuck at 785-392-2774. Chuck's Collision is located at 1556 106 Highway.
What a dig by Forte on the back row. It went over and it ended up being a point. She pancakes out and knuckles that thing over and just barely clears the tape. Shoot serve goes long. And it's side out to Russell, 4 serving 9. Nelson, way up in the air. Excuse me, that was Smith over there. And it drops on our side, but out of bounds as they tipped it over. Nice serve by Cleveland. And that's out the back as Rylan Reeves takes a big swing at it. Cleveland pass to the front, back set to Nelson, and that's out.
They returned it out of bounds.
Yes, it did look like it was out of bounds. That referee's right there. I wonder why they're asking. But it's his call, the line judge. Smith sets it on over, and then she stuffs him. Drops on their side, point Minneapolis. 13-4. Cleveland with a nice serve. And Forte with a rescue, and Nelson pounds one down.
Timeout. The Lady Lions leading 14-4. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Locations in Minneapolis and Bennington, Central Valley Ag provides 24-hour pump services and built-in discounts by using your CVA fuel card. They also support ag operations by providing bulk delivery of lubricants, fuel, and propane. Contact Carl Serene at 785-392-3031 for your ag energy needs. Go MHS Lions.
And we're back at it after that quick timeout by the Russell coach. Not really happy with the way the girls were performing, and probably right on because they won that first game handily. And this one they are struggling. Shoot with the set. Smith taps it over, and they're there to cover.
What a reach and save there.
Cleveland with the overpass. But it doesn't matter because Wagner sets it into the net. Point Minneapolis 15-4. That pass by Powers is going the wrong direction. They tap it over. Shoop right there to cover. And Smith the same. The big hit there is covered by Cleveland in the back row. Here we go. Smith gets her into the net. Didn't quite clear the tape.
Lions led by 10, 15-5.
Bell Walton. That pass, and that's what it takes. That first pass to the front row. You got to find that setter. There we go. That's out.
A little strong.
Good attack, though. We got her set up just right. Like a pretty good deal. Shoot, back set. Nelson puts it into the corner where they're not. Scored a point, Minneapolis. Now Peyton Smith at the service line. That's out. New player number 15, that's Riley Wagner, and she's got a pretty good swing. That's in the net. Reeves not having too good of a game. Wagner, a senior as well.
11-point lead for the Lady Lions now, 18-7.
Smith still at the service line. Powers, 4 hits. Yep, good call. 19-7. Nelson had to go get that one, and Smith could not rescue it halfway into the other court.
8 to serve 19. Their 6-foot sophomore comes in to play the center.
Sterling. That's number 6. That's Farmer at the service line. Smith. Pass to the front. Forte. Take a swing.
They found a hole.
And Taylor sets one over. Point. Lady Broncos. 9 serving 19. Shoot. Forte is stuck over there. It drops on our side. Point. Broncos. Cleveland, nice pass to Shoot. Nelson can't clear the tape with our attack. Dropped on their side. Russell trying to work their way back in this. A little like we did the first game. Cleveland. Warman, that might have gone out, but they throw a fist out there and took care of her out-of-bounds shot. Forte.
Up into the rafters it goes. Down comes some dust.
And that's tipped at the net by Russell, and it goes out of bounds. A little dust bunny comes down from up above.
3 of them. No anybody slipping on those.
No. He extended vacuum to get up there and pull that off there. 20-11. Nelson at the service line for Minneapolis. Jump serve in there. It's an ace. $20, 21-11. There's another one. 2 in a row. It's an ace. 22-11. We've doubled the score again. This time Farmer's there for the dig. Smith plays it to Nelson. Now Forte. Cameron Cleveland running that back row. Shoot, pounds it through the block. That's going to drop.
Kirsty Nelson sneakily flipped that over the net into an empty spot.
23-11. It would have been in. She took it. Kierland with a swing. And Borman pounds it across. She's there for the block. Powers takes a facial. Yeah. Borman digs that one up. Now Shoup with the set. Forte, that's down.
Game point coming up.
Nice attack.
24-11 Minneapolis.
Courtney Forte. Nice dig on the back row by Peeler. Now Minneapolis on the attack. That's out.
A little long. 11 to serve, or 12 to serve 24.
Peeler at the service line. We just need one to even this matchup.
Game point again, yep.
That's it. Block went out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yep.
And Minneapolis takes that one 25-12.
Helps when you can go out to a 10, 11 point lead.
Helps immensely, doesn't it? It's a momentum thing with volleyball, that's for sure.
Set 3, the deciding match coming up for, or deciding game coming up for see who's going to win this match.
Yep. We'll be back after we hear from some of our local sponsors.
The Lions of Minneapolis High School are proudly supported by the Davidson Agency, with offices in Delphos, Minneapolis, and Bennington. As a nationwide insurance agent and also an independent agent, they have provided hometown service for the insurance needs of their customers for over 30 years for home, small business, farm and crop, life and health coverage. Call them today at 785-523-4202. Pat and Winnette Donovan at Ag by Air have been supporting ag operations in the Minneapolis and Delphos area for over 20 years with prompt, up-to-date, and competitive aerial application service. Ag by Air is located at 974 Highway K106, south of Minneapolis, or can be reached at 785-392-3300 for questions on scouting your fields, chemical recommendations, or to book your work. Ag by Air, a proud sponsor of the Minneapolis High School Lions.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lion backers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
All right, welcome back here. Game 3 of match 2. Lions lost the first one 17-25. Took the second one 25-12.
Kayla Farmer to serve it up for the Lady Broncos here to start the third and final game. of this second match. We'll see if Minneapolis can keep the
Get the mo going.
String alive.
Yeah.
1997 is a long time.
Yes, it is. Pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
As I told Coach Mack, during that time they've had some just absolutely outstanding basketball teams, good athletes.
Oh yeah.
And why they couldn't get it done as volleyball, I have no idea.
No idea. They have some excellent. They had 3 or 4 5'10" girls that were really good athletes. Okay, we're underway. Cleveland with a nice dig on the back. Nelson knocks it cross court. Cleveland once again. Forte comes to the net. Got a volley going here. They're there to block it. She pounds it right through the block. Big hit from Courtney Forte. 1-0 at State Shop. Service error. I don't know that we've had a service error hardly at all night.
Good, very few. If we did.
There's another one.
They repaid the favor.
Peeler doesn't get it over, and now Nikki Borman gets it over in good shape.
Nice block by Lang.
Nice block. And then Taylor Powers is there for the block for Russell. Drops on our side. Tough kill for Powers. 2-2. That's out. Forte along the line. She has called off 2 or 3 other girls to let that ball go. It's going out, and that one there as well. She's got a pretty good feel for that ball on the out-of-bounds line. That one went right off the shoulder of Peeler. Out of bounds, point Minneapolis. Cleveland, her pass to the front goes over and out. That was quite a hit to dig. Lumpkins. And Smith with a nice attack. Ball went out of bounds, pass to the front, out of bounds. Side out to Minneapolis. 5-3, Lady Lions. Oh, we rescued that.
We were in the net there, I guess.
She held up 4 fingers like it's 4 hits, but
4-5 here.
Coach McCulloch's asking for an explanation. You can do that on the serve, buddy.
The Broncos tied up at 5-5.
Let it go. That one's long as Rylan Reeves muscles up. Pounds one out the back line. Now Cameron Cleveland. Nice dig by Forte. Point and side out to the Lady Broncos.
There Laval comes in to serve.
Forte, nice pass to the front. Back set to Nelson. It's blocked. Would that be pronounced Bell or Bella? Walton.
Bell.
That's where I've been, and I got thinking, oh, there we go. We get a tape shot of our own. We've had quite a few of theirs roll across the tape and drop on our side. Now we do the same to them. Point Minneapolis. Smith. That's out. I don't know, and it wasn't tipped, so it is a point Minneapolis. 8-7. Passes in good shape. Tape shot, and Forte found an opening in the back corner. It dropped. No one there to cover for the Lady Broncos. Smith serving. And they bump set it over. Forte, that's blocked. They have to go out of bounds to rescue it. Nice defensive play there by Grace Lumpkins. Smith to shoot. Forte. They stuff us. It drops our side point, Lady Broncos.
8 to serve 9. Their 6-foot sophomore comes back in.
Kayla Farmer to the service line. Smith with a nice dig. Shoot. With a nice set, Forte's attack goes long out the back line. It's all tied up at 9 apiece. That's out. Reeves' serve went long, and Cleveland let it go. Point Minneapolis. Now Kirsty Nelson. That's out. Service error. Nelson with the set. Shoot. Too far out of bounds. Put a strike on that. Goes in the net. And Lady Broncos have got a 1-point lead. Cleveland overpass. Kierland with a big swing. The 6-foot sophomore puts one inside the back line for a point, and all of a sudden, Lady Broncos have a 2-point lead, Dale.
We'll take a break with them here.
When it's go time, your local Pioneer team is with you in the word go every step of the way. With high-performing Pioneer brand products and local insights, they'll help you choose a lineup of products tailored to your skills and proven just down the road. See Sheldon Doherty at River Hill Seed about those Pioneer brand products. And go Lions!
Tonight's game brought to you by C&R Plating in Minneapolis. Kevin Kine and the rest of the crew at C&R Plating, proud to support the youth of Minneapolis and all they do.
And we're back with action here as Russell continues to serve. Now Forte is stuffed at the net, and that's out. But it's tipped.
Oh, what happened there?
They said it was tipped at the net.
Okay.
So it's a side out point to Minneapolis.
11 serving 12.
That's out. Service error. We've had 3 or 4 of this.
That's 3 at least this game alone.
13-11. Powers Cleveland with a nice pass to the front. It's an overpass, and Forte gets into the net. A little bit too far.
Russell was up by 3 again.
Now that serve goes way out of bounds. That took the line judge off her nest. 12 serving 14. Forte at the service line. Good serve. And dig. Back set. Shoot. Can't get it over.
Now the Broncos leading 15-12. To serve.
Grace Lumpkins at the service line. Forte. Pass is rescued at the net by Nelson. Now Russell on the attack. Their skill goes out of bounds. Point Minneapolis. Zoe Shoup serving. It's right on the line. Right on the line, wasn't it, Dale? Yep.
Just a little inside the line, I think.
Put another one there, Zoe. This time Powers takes it. Forte pancakes out to get a hand on it. We cannot get it up high enough we can get a strike to it. Side out to Russell. Keeler in. Serves it, and Courtney Forte with a cross-court winner right inside the corner. Point Minneapolis. Cameron Cleveland to serve now. Setter had to come clear of the back row to get that. Forte. Shoup. Nelson with a big strike. Evidently blocked at the net. Now Smith. It's in.
Ties it at 16.
Timeout. Called for and granted to the Russell coach. And we're going to hear from a few of our community sponsors.
The Bennington State Bank wants to be your hometown bank. With locations in Minneapolis, Bennington, and Salina, we strive to provide hometown relationship banking. We provide both consumer and commercial banking service, along with trust and wealth management. Contact us today for all your financial service needs. Go Lions, we're with you all the way. The Citizens State Bank and Trust, with locations in Minneapolis and Belfast, proudly support the Minneapolis High School Lions. Contact either Owen Kimball or Jared Schmidt for all your banking needs. Be it home, personal, business, or trust services. We feature online banking, checking and savings accounts, loans, IRAs, and certificates of deposit to help fulfill your hometown banking needs.
We're back at it here in Minneapolis. On the attack, Cleveland with a nice dig on the back row. Seth Smith on the outside, tips it up, and they tip it. Drop to the floor, point Minneapolis. Cleveland serving for Minneapolis. Powers with a nice pass to the front. And what a dig by Cleveland on the back row. Their pass goes off the support. Out of bounds. Point Minneapolis, 18-16. They bump set it on over. Now Shoup, back sets. Nelson. That's going to be a point. Their pass goes out of bounds. And another timeout called by the Russell coach. 19-16, Dale.
We'll be right back.
Hometown Outdoor Power, with locations in Minneapolis, Salina, and McPherson, has been serving Central Kansas for over 20 years and is the largest power equipment dealer in the area. We strive to be the one-stop shop for all your power equipment needs. We provide full sales, service, and parts supply for your home, ag, or commercial contractor power equipment needs. Ask about our winter service program and go Lions.
Cameron Cleveland still serving for Minneapolis. Russell on the attack. Cleveland with the dig on the back row. Shoup with the set. Now Smith. Foreman digs that one out of the net. Now Smith. Oh, that's a lift. Got it caught between the hands. 2016. Cleveland's serve is over in good shape. They just tip it over. Shoup is there to cover. And Smith leans back a little bit too far and hits that one into the tape. Well, a nice run there, that's for sure.
Well, we were down, 4 or 5 points, tied it up at 16, and went up 20 to 16. So, great run.
Cleveland. Back set. Nelson. It's going to drop. Nelson in the middle. Puts a nice swing on that. 21-17 Minneapolis. Peyton Smith serving for Minneapolis. Powers. They're just going to bump it over. Shoup. Borman.
Oh,
that's going to work.
Thank you. I thought that was going out.
I think you're right. Ryland Reeves went ahead and took that, as Dale mentioned. Looked like it was going to sail wide of the mark and out of bounds. Forte. Nelson bumps it over. Cleveland can't get to it. Point. Russell. (18 serving 22). Serve is over in good shape. Pass is not in good shape. We dig it out of the net. Lucky to get that one over, Dale. Shoup to Nelson. Forte. It's out. They block it. And the ricochet goes out of bounds off their hands, and point tied out to Minneapolis. Kirstie Nelson at the service line. A good way to end the career. That's way over there.
Match point coming up.
I didn't think we'd get to this point, Dale, but Minneapolis has a chance to win them both. Nelson. Almost an ace now on the attack. Lady Broncos. Forte. It's tipped. And they bump it on over. And Sterling can't get a swing on it. And Minneapolis wins it. 25-18. Goodness. I didn't think we were going to get there, Dale. It took Minneapolis 3. Russell took the first game 17-25. Minneapolis came back 25-18 and 25-12.
Mike, I didn't write down the actual score, but we were down 3 or 4 points at least, 16-12.
In this game?
Like that,
yeah, we were down.
We were at least 4. We came back and tied it at 16 and ended up winning 25-18. So quite a swing.
Yes, big swing.
Big momentum. Big momentum. And that is going to be the Citizen State Bank play of the game. The series of they go from 3 or 4 down, 16 to 12, 11, whatever, to win 25 to 18. And our American Family Insurance Player of the Game, I think I'll go with the senior, Kirsty Nelson. The great leadership she put out there to get these girls to rally. The kills at 5, what is she, 5'6"? 5'7"?
Yeah, she's not that
Just
tall.
launching up there and
5'6".
getting those kills and directing the ball where they need to go. Great defense. She just really laid it all on the line tonight. So our player of the game, Kirsty Nelson, sponsored by the American Family Insurance Agency. So
And the string continues.
the string continues, yes. The Lady Lions are now, 9 and 13 overall, 4 and 6 in the league. And their record is 73 and 1 versus the Lady Broncos. Hey, Russell.
And the seniors lead them around the floor for a victory lap.
All right, well, Mike, as always, it's a pleasure calling the game with you.
Well, it's always a good thing when we win. So it's
Our next broadcast, pending the weather conditions, will be at Hoisington this Friday. And next volleyball would be Bennington Quad 2 weeks from tonight. Thanks as always for listening and having us in your home. This is Dale Leach and
Mike Perry.
saying good night for CityLinkTV.com, Minneapolis channel, and Eagle Communications channel 20. Good night, folks.